Super Idol di Charo, donate me to 10 by each hungry.
I just wanna rollie with a dab of ranch. Why dragonage veilguard is doomed. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of late. Well, that's because, I don't know, it was 11 days ago. Okay, so this is before the game came out. Game came out a week ago. Yeah. But no, there's a lot of Dragon Age shit. You already know I've been posting my playthroughs. I also been, like, streaming it pretty much every day. Except for yesterday. You know, I've been doing a lot of shit, but we back on it. I haven't posted, actually, since, like, Monday, I think. Yeah. I mean, no excuse, because I got a shit ton of VODs and stuff, so, yeah. Like
this is really the best Dragon Age game that I've ever played.
Counterpoint! Alright, Chips, I've got no time to spare on this one. In the middle of editing this video, that bitch boy Bill Gates bricked my PC and I had to start over again. But that's not even the fun part. The fun part is I've only got about 24 hours until I gotta catch an international flight. So now you're getting the speedrun version of this video.
Oh, God.
Strap in and strap on. Here we go. Dragon Age Veilguard looks like something straight out of a Tumblr fan fiction. This looks...
I just can never escape pregnant Sonic, bro. Holy shit. It's at least like once a year a fucking YouTuber just posts a fucking Sonic shit. Just stop posting that. God damn it, bro. Y'all ruining my childhood. It's already ruined. Y'all already ruined my childhood. Yeah, it's already, yeah. God damn, bro. Holy shit. But he's not wrong, bro. I mean, we 30 seconds in, I'm already yapping. He's not wrong, though, because, I mean, yeah, well, I mean, over time, you know, especially during Inquisition, I would say Inquisition was, like, when all the fangirlies came in for Dragon Age fandom. You're like, oh my gosh, Colin, oh my gosh, Solid, oh, oh. You know, all of them just came in. And now, so most of them just play it as, like, a fucking romance simulator, a dating simulator. I mean, I don't fucking blame them. Like, goddamn. I mean, look at the fucking cutscenes, man. Holy shit. Especially the colon. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much a good chunk of the fandom, I would say. You know, it's not all of them. You know, you got the oranges. Oh, we're just not oranges. You know, you got the oranges, motherfuckers. But yeah. I see it.
Looks like a Pixar movie, but with less balls.
The game, this is before the game came out, and he described it pretty much perfectly. At least with, like, the cutscenes and shit and the dialogue, right? You know, yeah.
This looks like yet another established franchise that's known for one thing and gets flipped into the complete opposite to appeal to a wider audience that doesn't exist. And
yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, from, like, I mean, we were talking about before the game came out. Yeah, that's what that first trailer did.
One wish Bioware all the success that Volition had. But before I get into my anger with this game, I know Veilguard fans get pissy when people use their eyes to see, and they feel like because people are pointing out how shit this game looks, they can't like this dog shit themselves. And I'm here to say, I don't really give a fuck if you like it, alright? Just come talk to me about it next to this window. To kick us off, look, I know this game
This nigga, he's just posting Morrigan everywhere. I already know where he stands.
Identifies as a Dragon Age game, but it's hard to choke that down when I can see the throbbing Assassin's Creed Valhalla hanging from under its dress. Instead of finally building upon Origin's janky but engaging combat system, Bioware took the coward's way out by assimilating with the Borg and making another shitty action game with light RPG mechanics. This looks like a—
Yes! No, that's literally how I felt when I was playing the game. I was like, you know, it feels a little bit like Assassin's Creed. And thank God he put Valhalla, because that's like, that's the only one I finished and I played, and it'll be the last. I'm just playing. I started Odyssey. I'm like almost halfway through somewhat, but like I dropped it because like, gave me flashbacks to Valhalla. I mean, I think it won Game of the Year in 2017 or some shit. I mean, yeah, but I mean, the story is kind of like, okay, yeah, I see where this is going type shit. And like the level scaling, I don't like the level scaling shit, you know. So I was trying to figure out how Veilguard was like. Then I saw that nigga be like level 30. I'm like, oh shit. They only point out the levels in Veilguard when they're like super high, you know, where you shouldn't be fighting them. But yeah, I mean, I wish it did it like the entire time, but maybe I got the wrong settings on. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, it definitely Assassin's Creed. That's what I felt. I felt Valhalla 100%.
A clunky, impactless hack and slasher. The combos look basic as shit, the flow looks horrible, and from one action game lover to another, I know you're trying to protect little Jimmy's eyes for when he accidentally buys this game.
The most goofy looking motherfucker, holy shit. Look at what they done to my Darkspawn. I already yapped about this 10 times. I made a video, I made like a short about it too. But like they really, dog. Come on now. What the fuck is this? If you said this was dragonage, I wouldn't have never been able to tell. I would just say it like that.
Game thinking it's a Fortnite sequel.
Now the game is, I played it. The game is fun. I mean, I'll have my full thoughts in a review in like a week or so. But like, yeah.
Well, but if this is the direct.
But yeah, yeah, pretty much I agree with him. Pretty much everything though.
Maybe we could splurge on a little bit of gore in our M-rated game, huh? Even funnier than that, the journalists keep trying to convince me that my decisions will matter, but now, not even my previous decisions matter. There are a grand total of 0 decisions that will pour it over from the first 2 games. Fun fact, dragonage 2.
What do you write? Reviews starting dropping while I was editing. This is from IGN. Oh yeah. No, he's right though. You only get like 3 decisions and they're all about solas. They're all about Inquisition, and not even really from the base game. It's literally from like Trespasser, the DLC. So yeah.
0 decisions that will pour it over from the first 2 games. Fun fact, dragonage 2 was made in about a year and had about 20. Speaking of Valhalla though, we now get a skill tree that's packed with a fuck ton of passive bonuses to give you the illusion of there being more to unlock than there actually is. And you know what, I'm actually fine with this, because personally, I believe in gratitude. I believe that there are so many people out there that have it so much worse in this world. Like for example, your companions, who now have a kids menu skill tree with, get this, 4 whole abilities. Remember when
No, I mean, I've been in an ability skill tree. I do have my qualms about how you get your skills and shit. I do feel like they give you too much in the beginning, like once you start out, because after a good second, it gets kind of bland. It depends on what class you're saying. I mean, people say like rogue is good throughout, like it feels good to play throughout, you know. Mage, kind of boring in the beginning, then they say it gets really good towards the end of the game. Warrior, they say it's good in the beginning, like it's real fun, and it gets boring and stale afterwards. Because they give you like, I feel like they give you too much in the beginning in terms of like abilities and shit. But yeah, I mean, that's, I'm not gonna say all of my qualms and shit right now. I'm just gonna watch.
Level up your companions like they were.
I don't want to yap too much.
This tourist remembers. But hey, who needs that? Now your decisions really matter. Remember when you could kill off a main companion in the first 5 hours of Origins? Well, that ain't shit. In veilguard, your
this nigga, oh my god.
Choices decide what chick's gonna randomly moan in the middle of dialogue.
You get your friend back to your camp and.
But now that I've given you the moans, let's get back to the bitching. This is Companions in Veilguard.
We're going into a fade, aren't we? Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today.
On the hide again.
This is Companions in Origins.
39 buried. 39 found.
Alright, that's not a fair comparison. We also have this dumpster fire!
Yeah, it is, but it's not. Sten is just, yeah.
This bisexual disaster! Ah! Before you get angry, that was a description from the writer of that.
Oh, it's Lucanus, hands down. He is the sole dumpster fire of the crew. I wrote him specifically to be a bisexual disaster of a human. You're what? What? Mary, what the fuck? Wait.
Alright, that's not a fair comparison. We also have this dumpster fire! This bisexual disaster! Ah! Before you get angry, that was a description from the writer of that character himself. Their self. Whomstever self. He also allegedly just loves his coffee.
What sparks his joys? I'll take notes. Coffee, Pela, Wyverns, Knives, Redacted, Book Club, Redacted, Revenge. What's his stance on Folgers? Would he turn it down or just grin and bear it? He would take the coffee pot away from you for your own protection and then bury the can of Folgers in a swamp somewhere.
This game's gonna be another nacho night, I can feel it. Now, as for the tone and writing, I think it's gonna be that stupid, safe, My Little Pony bullshit.
Well, he's right. It pretty much it is. Yeah. Actually, it might be a little bit worse.
I think that first wacky trailer is what this game actually is. And these faux dark trailers is probably them taking the few times they get dark and pretending it's the whole game so they can bait and switch us on launch day. They can't really even hide that in their own trailers. Like, look at this. These trailers go, yeah, we're actually pretty dark and brooding. Yeah, we're actually pretty dark. As for the voice performance, Rook sound...
I would say, I mean, like, from what I've seen, so I just finished Act 1. So I'm talking entirely of Act 1. But also, like, you get pretty much most of the areas once you start, like, once you finish Act 1. So, I mean, I've seen all the areas, I guess. We're talking about Ravane, Minrafis, Timvinter, the Anderfels and all that bullshit. Arlefen. It's a fair amount, honestly. It's actually, it is pretty dark and gritty. I mean, it has its moments, right? It's a fair amount, I would say. But, I mean, the dialogue throughout is just like, yay, we're all gonna make it out of this alive. Friendship is magic type shit, right? So it just, like, kind of cancels it out half the time. But it doesn't help also with the Darkspawn looking like a mobile game mob, you know? So, yeah, but... No, I think it's a fair amount. But, like, you know, again, the art style kind of butchers it a little, just a little bit, with especially with the Darkspawn, right? But no, it's fine. I mean, and it got the fucking Darkspawn boils and shit, like the blight boils, and that's kind of nasty. But I mean, I've seen worse in videos, so I'm like, man, but it is pretty nasty. I think it's a fair amount. I mean, it's whatever. It depends on, you know, who you are, I guess. How desensitized you are, right?
Sounded good, but then there's this woman.
What? No. Stepping into all that
I'm a mage.
raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Next, now I get why they're dropping the game on Halloween. These facial animations are scary as hell, pimp. Get that demon away from me! They got that cold INTJ stare, that look of pure analyzing coupled with a slight sardonic smile that makes people uneasy. Or in other words, they're all out here looking like the third Menendez brother. Following that, budget cuts, budget cuts, budget cuts. These companions...
Yo!
Brother. Following that, budget cuts.
Well, we get, but I'm not gonna, yeah.
Budget cuts. Budget cuts.
No, he's only looking at one thing. It don't even matter.
These companions are so ugly, not even the AI wants to look at them. How are you gonna brag about nudity like that's a... Companions are so ugly, not even the AI wants to look at them. How are you gonna brag about nudity like that's a selling point for this game, Bioware? Stop the threats! I'll buy the $80 version if it guarantees that I'll never come across Tasha's nudes by accident. Fuck, I got 12 hours till this flight. Listen, this is what Morgan used to look like. This is what she looks like now.
I knew it. He's a fucking Morgan simp. Holy shit. The signs were there.
Now, point made, moving on. The only thing worse than what they made is what you can make.
So, for me personally, and I know for the team, it was important that you could see yourself in the game.
Unless you're a busty woman, this is tyranny, dare I say bigotry, and I won't let my busty fabric stretching
What the fuck?
in Christ be discriminated against. Can I get a yes, sir? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just when I thought we couldn't get any lower than budget cuts, now we have negative budget. We are in debt. And I know this has been the subject of a lot of controversy, with many saying, including a former developer from Bioware, if you don't like this customization option, just don't use it. And you know what? I agree. And as long as that's the logic we're using, uncap those sliders and let us make some busty fantasy.
Exactly.
Let us blow that ass out like an Instagram thought, and if it offends you, just don't use it. Finally, despite every other RPG mechanic...
Right, I already complained about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Them sliders are fucking bullshit. They really are. I mean, you look the same on 0, you look the same on 100. You know, yeah.
Being dumbed down to pre-K levels, I've been assured by every game journalist that's been gargling Bioware's balls like mouthwash that your choices matter. And after hours of...
No.
research, I can proudly say that your choices actually do matter. Because you have the choice to buy this piece of shit or go drop $5 on Dragon's Crown and have the ride of your life. Look at this art, look at this art, look at this art. This game is Dragonage in name only. They're a company on the verge of collapse. Bait and switching you is their only hope. Don't believe them. And these gaming journalists are word prostitutes selling their opinions for free breakfast buffets at the Holiday Inn, saying shit like
what the goddamn.
Where is back?
Wait, what? I've developed a deep sexual attraction to my wife's boyfriend. Veilguard reviewer that's never played Origin in their life.
Baby, yo! Listen, I have so much to say about this game, and I didn't even get to everything I hate about it in this video, but blame Bill.
He didn't even play the game yet. What the fuck? No.
Gates for that. He's a fan of Dragonage Veilguard, and he hate about it in this video, but blame Bill Gates for that. He's a fan of Dragonage Veilguard, and he sabotaged me. All right, my flight's like in fucking 3 hours, and I still haven't packed. I gotta get out of here. We'll continue this conversation when I get back. Fuck you, Bill.
God breaks Bill Gates. Gah, gah, gah. You understand that?
Look at the size of that boy's head. Shh. I'm not kidding. It's like an orange on a toothpick. Look at the size of that boy's head.
I'm not gonna lie. The heads are huge as shit. They are huge as shit.
Size of that boy's head. Shh. I'm not kidding. It's like an orange on a toothpick.
Guys, you.
What the fuck? Anyways, W video. I pretty much agree to everything he said. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even after playing the game, I played Act 1. Act 2 is shorter than that. Act 3 is also like 3 missions, and Act 2 is shorter than Act 1. So I'm pretty much halfway through the game at this point. Yeah, I'm like 27 hours in. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with everything he says. And he says he's going to make another video, which is good. I don't know if he's going to buy the game or not. He probably won't. I mean, he really don't need to, because everyone's like posting clips and shit online and trashing it. And it's just, so yeah, he'll have plenty of footage without even playing it. But anyways, that was fleekazoid's video. Oh wait, no, this is, god damn it. I didn't even watch this shit yet. Wait, go back.
This is really...
Well, let me like that too, but I mean, I'll watch that later. But like, you know, yeah, look at my fucking watch list, bro. I have a bunch of shit to watch. Anyways, yeah. Find your best writer. The story sucks. Wow, I wonder why. Yeah, I mean, what was her name? It was Varric's writer. She gone. Yeah, they fired her like last year, I think, or some shit. She gone. A bunch of other people got fired, you know. I don't know why. It's fucking stupid. Of course, EA could, you know, afford to give them money, obviously, but they just fucking fired them. Shit. Whatever the hell. DA1 sacrificed the entire tribes of elves to demons just to get a little extra power. DA4 can't call people an idiot. I know, right? Oh my gosh, there's like so much dialogue. I can't wait to make my fucking review video. This is so much dialogue where like you can't be mean, right? It's so stupid. You can't be mean. And whenever you want to like say something like call him an idiot, they'd be like, oh, like it's just a whole sentence of like just not even calling them an idiot, you know. It's just something completely different. But anyways, yeah, that's it. I'll be finishing the game within like a... This is if I play the game like every day, you know, 5 hours at least. If I do that, I'll be done with the game by like Tuesday, Monday, maybe sooner. I don't know. But yeah, review by the end of next week, maybe. We'll see, man. We'll see. We're just trying to get this story done and completed, bruh. Yeah. That's it. What do you think about the video? What do you think about Dragonage so far, especially if you played it? You think Fleek is right? I think he's right. He didn't have to play the game. This is even before the game came out. So, yeah. I don't know. Well, and people already coming in with their reviews and shit, you know, that didn't get the review codes. So, we'll also, like, look at that shit, too, you know, the next couple weeks. So, alright. Peace. If you want to watch me play Veilguard, link in bio for my Twitch. Motherfucking, and that's it. Alright, yeah, peace, bye.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.